What's up, guys? So I have another scam that I want to bring to your attention. This one is actually being reposted by influencers on Instagram. So you guys probably heard that people are getting or have gotten their stimulus checks because of this disease that came from
China.
And before anyone knew if that was legit or not, there were so many people saying stuff like, there are 300 million people in America. If you give everyone $1,200, that's $300 billion. Yeah, because they're gonna give a fucking 12-year-old $1,200, you stupid slut. But as time went on, we found out that you only get the money if you qualify by doing all these things in your past that you never thought would lead up to you getting $1,200 because the world shut the fuck down. And because of that, we now knew that all these high school kids that were posting that they can't wait for their stimulus checks weren't getting one. And because of that, we have certain scumbags who are like, hey, these kids still think they're entitled to some money. Why don't we make them think they can get that money by doing virtually nothing? And before I get into that, I just want to ask y'all, have y'all ever looked up, and I guess this just goes for people who had an Xbox 360, but did y'all ever look up free Xbox Live codes and then you found this website where it's like, redeem your code, and then when you click redeem, your computer's all like... But after you clicked it, it brought you to this page where it's like, complete these surveys to redeem your Xbox Live code. And when you were young, you're like, what's a couple of surveys to a free year of Xbox Live? Nothing, that's what. So you start answering these random ass questions, and after a few easy ones, you start noticing that it wants your personal information, like stuff a 12-year-old wouldn't know off tops. And then when you finally finish, it's like, please enter your credit card information so we can verify that you're 18. And it's like, whoa there, buddy, I just took a survey on what sex position is best to get pregnant. Now you're asking me for my age? And of course, after realizing that even though I filled out all the forms or whatever with fake information, it still approved me. And after I realized that all these sites want your credit card information, I knew I had been bamboozled. However, there are sites out there that are legit that will give you credits to redeem for stuff on their website directly, but no one's just giving you free shit for your opinion on what bleach is best for your asshole. We need to know that from the people who actually do that. But anyways, the reason I bring this up is because I've been seeing a few people I follow on Instagram repost this picture to their story. Due to COVID-19, if your state is under lockdown, you are eligible to receive $1,000 via Venmo by completing the stay-at-home survey. And I'm not sure who posted this one exactly. It could have been an Instagram model, but they captioned it with, swipe up, just got mine. There was another person who posted this. Her name is Kristen Hansher. She has like 6 million followers, and I don't have a screenshot of it, but she posted the exact same picture, but her caption was, just trying to help my followers out any way I can. Like, it wasn't exactly that, but she didn't know what the fuck she was reposting. And of course, the people like her who are posting this are getting paid to do so, so in a sense, they did get their money, but they didn't fill out no fucking survey. Like, the link they shared could have led us to a picture of this monster, and they wouldn't have known until one of their adolescent followers complains that they just saw some fucking raw meat. Anyways, if you follow someone who posted a picture like this and are wondering if you are entitled to some financial compensation when you've never worked a day in your life, well, I got some bad news for you, sis. You see, if you happen to swipe up, it would have taken you here. Fill out the information to get $1,000 sent to your Venmo. Notice also how Google is telling me this site is not secure, and to even further prove my point, it says, attackers may be able to see the images you're looking at on this site and trick you by modifying them. So if you couldn't tell, that means we're off to a fantastic start. Once you click the continue button, you get brought to another site by the National Customer Center, who've apparently given out $4 million in rewards so far. But here is where the redemption of your money is supposed to happen. You can see my status is available, but instead of completing one stay-at-home survey like previously stated, I now have to complete 10. But don't worry, look how easy these questions are. Do you like Venmo? No. How do you plan to spend your $1,000? I'm keeping it, retard. About how many times do you go shopping per week? None? What does that have to do with anything? After you're done answering all these 3 questions though, it asks you for your email, and I did this on my laptop and my phone, and for some reason the phone had a funnier result, so I'm going to show you the one I screen recorded and then the one I took a screenshot of. So I already answered the questions, and here's where they ask you for your email, and of course I'm giving them my personal email. And then when you click continue, it's like, thanks, email confirmed, because this is an official website that's given out $4 million. And then after that, they're like, yeah, get excited, get wet and wild, you feel me? You're about to have your personal information stolen. So then it generates this random Venmo code, and awesome, it didn't do it. Oh well, that's why I took the screenshot. So as you just saw, I put a fake email, and the first time I did this to see what would happen, I also put a fake email. It was like fuckyou@gmail.com or fuck something. I know it had the word fuck in it. And when I click continue, it had auto-filled out all the blanks with this. It literally had my name as first name you, last name fucking liars. I lived on Fuck Off Street in Beverly Hills, and I'm not good at math, but I think that says I'm close to 100 years old. When I tell you I did not do this, I am telling you I did not do this. You should know by the email I put that I can come up with a better joke than you fucking liars. Regardless, after I saw that, I knew I had to have missed something. No matter how many times I repeated this process, I'd still get the same Venmo code. And so I went back and went step by step and read everything that was on each page, and that's when I found this. So after you click the first continue button and get redirected to the National Customer Center, here's where everything falls to shit. You see, an eager child who sees this is focused on nothing more than getting their $1,000. If there's one thing we know about children, it's that they have their own way of interpreting how much money is worth. To us, $10 buys us a meal at a fast food place. To a child, that same $10 buys them every fucking Lego set Target has. Therefore, in theory, they would be too excited to read this disclaimer they have that basically says, fuck off. So as you can see, it says complete 10 deals and get $1,000, but if you notice, there's an asterisk after the word get, and if we look down here, it says complete 10 deals and get $1,000 upon completion of purchase requirements. Basically saying your ass is going to need to spend some money in order to receive some money you're never going to get. Yeah, so instead of giving away my personal information that I stole from somebody else, I'm just going to read you some of these fine print details that, again, basically say fuck off if you're not 18. So one of the first things it says under their 2-page disclaimer essay under how the promotion works is you have to be 18 or older. And as I'm talking about this more, I'm starting to realize that I'm pretty sure the person who posted this picture isn't even 18 themselves. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, but this is the girl who posted this picture, and if you go to her famous birthdays page, it says she's not even 18. So obviously she's a lying bitch, and most of her followers, I'm assuming, are her age or younger, so you can see how this is a problem. And I know what you're thinking. What are you doing following a 16-year-old? I can tell you that I followed her before I knew she was 16, and hey, what's wrong with waiting for someone to turn 18 to make your move? If anything, that's the polite thing to do, you feel me?
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
But after that first rule that basically exposed this whole operation as a front for stealing info and selling it to companies, they even say in the telemarketing and text message section, you consent to receive telephone calls, including artificial voice calls, pre-recorded messages, and or calls delivered via automated technology and text and SMS message to the telephone number that you provided from us and the marketing partners. So even by the time you figured out this is for people 18 and older, you already given them the rights to sexually assault your phone with this nonsense. And as you keep reading through everything, you start to realize that you are going to get money, but not in the way this picture describes. Like what this picture is saying is that someone or some company that's not associated with the government is giving you money because fuck it. And also because it's so easy to do this, I emailed Venmo and was like, yo dog, do you guys know anything about this? And they're like, we only do promotions through email. And I was like, all right dog, I got you, say less. Anyways, I hope whoever reposted this loses 10 times the amount they were paid to post it, because you just bamboozled thousands of kids out of their personal information. Congratulations, you've reached peak influencer. I'll see you in hell. Peace. L7, baby, L7, know the essence of our presence.